Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction slash review for you, and this is the House of Carrera. House of Carrera is a designer brand from Italy. They've been around for a very long time. I think at least about 40 years, if not more. And their main business is accessories like sunglasses, belts, shoes and things like that. But since 1980s, they started to venture into perfumes and fragrances. Sorry, I have cold and maybe it's a flu as well. So if my voice is not the usual, sorry about that. Yeah, they started in 1980s and they have quite an extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. I would think altogether about maybe 50 of them, some for ladies, some for men. And this one in particular came out in 2016. It's called it's called Carrera Jeans Uomo, and this is 700 original, 125 ml is EDT. It's a big name, I know. So it has a presentation very nice. Look at this beautiful bottle, very heavy. It's got this jeans all over it, which is very nice. It's like a sleeve. It's a bit on the young side of things in terms of presentation, but it's nice. The cap itself is got a weight to it and plastic. It says Carrera all over it, and the atomizer is modern and silver. And here we go. Nice atomizer. Not the biggest, not the best, but is okay. It's do the job perfectly. So this one came 2016 and is aimed for men. It says uomo on it. Uomo in Italian means men. And this one is first thing first, presentation very nice. As I said, nice bottle. The box I don't have anymore, but it's a nice box. In United Kingdom you can find it around £50 or so. In European continent you can find it even cheaper, because for some reason United Kingdom is quite hard to find. But do your research, be patient if you're interested, and see if it comes up and how much it goes for in your area. So in terms of performance, it's okay to good performer. It's not a huge performer. On my skin goes easily over 6 hours. On t-shirts and materials goes easily over 8 hours. This one is much better on t-shirt and material. If you go a little bit heavy on the trigger on the materials like t-shirts and things like that, it will last you all day, no problem. You can smell it all day. So that's one good thing about it. In terms of projection, an arm length of projection for a couple of hours, and after that slowly will subside. In terms of projection, it's not again a huge performer. It's okay to good, again to moderate to good. It doesn't push out too much, but you have a small bubble, small cloud and a small trail. I usually go around 14 to 15 sprays of this. It's EDT and it is quite on the, it's not a deep and dense thick perfume, so you can go easily, and the price is right. It doesn't break the bank. So performance is moderate to good. And in terms of who is it for, this is definitely masculine. Although if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrances, why not? Perfumes, fragrances don't have gender. I always say these things in my videos. In terms of age, I would say this is 25 and up to be in the safe side. Although the DNA of this perfume is quite friendly, but there's some nuances in here that giving it a little bit of mature edge. In terms of season, this is better suited for warmer weather, but again, if you put on t-shirt material, you can easily wear it in winter and it will brighten your day up. And in terms of occasion, this is very versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal, anything you want. This is one of those Swiss Army knife. You can wear it to work, you can wear it to supermarket, and you can wear it to wedding if you like. So let's get to the perfume itself. The perfume itself reminds me of quite strongly of Creed Aventus, yes, but is not a straight Creed Aventus clone, and that is a good thing about this one. It's very, very interesting. To my nose, it's a mixture of Creed Aventus. I would say around maybe 60-70% Aventus, and about 30 to 40% Dior Fahrenheit. So I know it sounds a little bit on the wacky and a strange side, but it works. In here it works very well. So if you like it, majority of the DNA Creed Aventus, the fruitiness, the florals, the woods, and a little bit of smokiness in here, yes, but there's a big lather in here, and also I smell violet leaf, and that violet leaf in here giving it a hint of petroleum and a hint of that. Basically the leather in the base is quite strong in here, and the leather in here is a hint of ruggedness to it, a hint of shall we say animalic, very, very small amount. Okay, so it's a very, very interesting twist on Creed Aventus DNA. This one came out 2016, so it is, to my nose, inspired by Creed Aventus, but they didn't go just straight, here you go, this is Creed Aventus, thank you very much. They were creative with it. The perfumer or the people who put this together, they are very, very good knowledge of perfumery, and they went creative with it. So if you like the sound of this perfume, which is 60 to 70% Creed Aventus and about 30 to 40% Fahrenheit, Dior Fahrenheit, this is for you. I would say majority of people would like this DNA because it's not a straight perfume clone of Creed Aventus. It's got a twist to it, it's got a DNA, its own DNA, its own signature to it, and that's why I'm making it very, very interesting. Well, at least to me, for my nose, for my age, for my experience. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So this is according to Fragrantica. On top we have pineapple, apple, blackcurrant and bergamot, and in the mid we have birch, patchouli, rose and jasmine, and in the base we have oak moss, musk, vanilla and ambergris. So in terms of note breakdown is identical to Creed Aventus, but I can smell a big leather in the base, which giving it a little bit of that Fahrenheit feel, and also I can smell violet leaf, which giving it that little bit of petroleum feel. When I say these things, it's not a huge player, okay? It's a small player, but it is noticeable. When it opens up super fruity and super citrusy. So the citruses are massive in here, and also fruitiness. The blackcurrant is quite tarty in here. The birch in here is quite prominent, so it's quite a big birch, so giving it that little of that woody, smoky feel as well. The patchouli is quite prominent as well, giving it that depth and also a little bit of earthiness in here. The rose and jasmine are very well blended in here, so it's very well done. The only thing is it doesn't go too feminine because it's mainly a supportive role and in the background. Oak moss is quite noticeable in here as well. Yes, it's quite oak mossy, and also that leather, which I'm not mentioning in the note breakdown, is giving it that hint of that classical feel, hint of that maturity, and also hint of that earthy, oak mossy, leathery, little bit of darkness in here, and also a little bit of smokiness, which is coming from the birch, and a little bit of violet leaf in here to give it a little bit of petroleum feel. Very interesting, very, very unique and interesting twist to it. Vanilla in here is not a big player. It's just a little bit of a vanilla to give it that smoothness and also a little bit of sweetness. Overall, this is a very moderate on the sweetness. I would say this is a medium size of sweetness. 0 to 10 base sweetness. This is about 5, so it is in the middle of the road. Ambergris, I don't get that much ambergris, to be honest, but I get a big component of ambroxan and Isui Super. So ambroxan and Isui Super are quite big in here, so you need to like these synthetic molecules to enjoy it. Overall, It's very well blended, but because of those two big ambroxan and Isoi Super giving it a bit of a kick to it, and also a bit of that synthetic feel in the dry down. But it doesn't ruin the composition overall. To my nose, when it settles down after 10-15 minutes, this is a very nice fragrance, very nicely blended, very nice ingredients, especially for a price under £50. Smells very good, and also it's quite a unique twist on Creed Aventus, which they are trying to give it a little bit of edge, a little bit of artistic feel, a little bit of different feel, which is that hint of petroleum and a hint of leather in here to give it a little bit of Dior Fahrenheit feel as well. So if you like this kind of fragrances I mentioned, and also you like the note breakdown in here, this is, to my nose, is one of the best DNA of Creed Aventus that is got a big twist to it and a big difference and quite a uniqueness to it. So it's quite fruity, yes, when it opens up, especially those citruses are massive, very, very fruity, and also a hint of pineapple in here, not too much, hint of apple, but the biggest play are the citruses, and after that is the blackcurrant, giving it a little bit of that tartiness. It's quite sweet. The sweetness is moderate. It's not a big sweetness in here. A hint of tropicalness given it because of those pineapple and all the fruits in here like blackcurrant, and also is quite fresh. I would say overall this fragrance I would classify as semi-fresh to semi-dark, because that twist of the Fahrenheit to it, giving it that semi-dark feel. It's quite woody in the base, and the woods are very prominent, especially the sandalwood and the birch are very prominent in here, and giving it that smooth, plus the vanilla and the jasmine giving it that smooth ride overall. Very leathery in the base, as I mentioned, and the leather in here is quite rugged. It's quite on the animalic side, a hint of it, and also it is definitely little bit of violet leaf to give it that petroleum feel and a hint of smokiness overall to it. So if you like the description of this fragrance and you find it for a very good price, and you like the idea of combination of Creed Aventus and Dior Fahrenheit, this is a very good one. I never came across a Creed Aventus inspired fragrance that has this twist to it. So this is overall it's quite unique on its own way. I recommend it if you like this kind of fragrances, if you enjoy this kind of fragrances, and also you find it for a good price. I think you will enjoy this, or majority of people will enjoy it. Okay guys, so this was the review of this beautiful fragrance from the House of Carrera. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them a huge, bold, big, long-lasting, very unique and artistic. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Thank you very much, as always, for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I see you later. Bye.